A formal letter is one written in an orderly and conventional language and follows a specific stipulated format. These letters are written for official purposes only, such as writing a letter to the manager, to the HR manager, to an employee, to the principal of the college or school, to a teacher, and etc. We do not use formal letters for personal use, such as writing them to our family, relative, or friends. Formal letter writing format requires some specific rules and conventions. Also, the language of the letters should be very professional. The format here will help in relaying the content of the letter in a formal way. When do we write formal letter? We write formal letter to seek permission, to complain, and also to apply job. Formal letter format. The first one is sender's address. Example, English Language Society, Sekolah Kebangsaan Tunas Cipta, Jalan Pandan, 55100, Kuala Lumpur. Sender's address include only the street address, city and zip code. Second is date. Example, 5th May 2021. The deadline is used to indicate the date the letter was written. Third is receiver's address. Example, General Manager, Tasty Chocolate Factory, Jalan SS 16/4, 47500, Subang Jaya, Selangor. Write the official designation or name, etc. of the receiver as the first line of the address. Fourth is salutation. Example, Dear Sir. The salutation or greeting in a business letter is always formal. It often begins with Dear, person name. Be sure to include the person's title if you know it, such as Miss, Mrs., Mr., or Doctor. Fifth, subject. Example, permission to visit chocolate factory. The subject line must be written in a concise formal manner and give a summary of the purpose of the letter. The subject line works like a title or a heading for the content matter, hence must be relevant to the written content. Next is body. The body of the letter is the main content matter addressing the purpose of writing the letter and other required information. It is written in an official language with a professional tone and passive voice. The first paragraph should introduce the purpose of the letter and the key points. First paragraph. State the purpose of the letter. Examples. As the Secretary of English Language Society of Sekolah Kebangsaan Tunas Cipta, I would like to ask permission to visit your chocolate factory. Second, main paragraph contains the relevant information. Keep the information to essentials. Examples. We, a group of 20 students and 2 teachers, would like to visit your factory on 10 July 2021 from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Third is closure. The closing of a letter is a word or phrase used before the signature to indicate farewell. Example, I hope to get a reply as soon as possible. Next is complimentary closure. Examples, yours faithfully, Kamini. Sincerely regards yours truly and yours sincerely. These are the simplest and most useful letter closing to use in a formal business setting. These are appropriate in almost all instances and are excellent ways to close a cover letter or an inquiry. Signature. A signature is defined as a mark or sign made by an individual on an instrument or document to signify knowledge, approval, acceptance, or obligation. Sender's name. The sender of a letter. Now we look at example for a formal letter. Najmi was absent from school. His father wrote a letter to Encik Hakimi. Sender's address, Naim bin Ahmad, 17 Taman Bukit Segar, 56100 Cheras, Kuala Lumpur. Date 8 June 2021. Receiver's address, Encik Hakimi bin Razman, 6 Robotics, Sekolah Kebangsaan Tunas Cipta. Salutation, Dear Encik Hakimi. Subject: permission to be absent from co-curricular activities. Body of the letter: I am writing to inform you that my son, Najmi bin Naim, will not be able to attend the co-curricular activities on Wednesday, 20th June. Najmi will be attending her brother's graduation in Penang. I hope you will excuse him. Complimentary closure, yours sincerely, signature, and sender's name, Naim bin Ahmad. If you use a name such as Encik Hakimi, close with yours sincerely. For an unknown recipient, use Dear Sir or Madam and close with yours faithfully. That's all our lesson for today. The end. By Madam Maslina.